You need to know what the breadcrumbs are in order to know when to place them. And I'm struggling because I'm stuck. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So this week I'm gonna be extremely busy. I have a lot of baking to do this week. Today is Monday 17th and I have orders all throughout the week. So I already know that when I go home, I'm not gonna have any time to write. I was thinking about it and thinking about how I could still incorporate writing in my routine outside of dictation, and I came up with the idea to do lunchtime sprints. So I want to start this new series on my channel called Lunchtime Sprints with Jan. When I first started writing or taking writing seriously in 2019, sprints was my favorite way of getting words on the page. I would do 5-minute sprints randomly, a 10-minute, 25 minutes, and I always found that I got a lot of words written when I did a sprint, because it was sort of like a competitiveness for me to see, okay, if I got 200 words written in this 5-minute sprint, can I get 300 words in the next 5-minute sprint? And that helped me to really get focused and really get into the mode of writing my fingers. I feel like that's the fastest I've ever typed in my life when I was doing sprints. And so I just figured that if I can get some sprints done every day during work at lunch for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever the case may be, depending on how I'm feeling that day, then I can still get words on the page. So I want to take you guys along with me on the journey. So every day for this week, we're going to start this week and see what happens. Every day for this week, I'm going to do at least a 5-minute sprint during lunch, and then I'm going to document the journey and show you guys what happens. So stay tuned. So for my first sprint, I've decided to use this 10-minute writing sprint tracker by Rachel Wright. And so we're gonna start the 10 minutes and then I'm gonna write. Okay guys, so that was the end of my first sprint. I did 10 minutes this time. Let's see how many words I got. Oh wow, I think I did a really good job. I got 431 words. It's been a while since I've done sprints, and so I really had to think about what I wanted to write before I started writing. Now, I am a pantser. At one point in time, I thought I was going to be a plotter, but plotting doesn't work for me. So I'm a pantser. But I find what works best for me is when I give it some thought before I sit down to write, as in what I'm going to write. And so I really had to think about what I wanted to write. I decided on the scene that I was going to write, because I didn't want to start the sprint and end up stuck midway through at the 5-point mark because I didn't know what I wanted to write. So I gave it some thought. I was like, okay, I'm gonna write the scene. I know what's gonna happen in the scene, and I just started writing. I guess I'm gonna have to cut off now because I have to go back to work, but tomorrow is another day. So see you guys tomorrow for day 2 of Lunchtime Sprints with Janisha. Hopefully I get more words tomorrow, and hopefully I can do a longer sprint as well. So today's also a bit of a time crunch. We're gonna see how quickly we can get through a 10-15 minute sprint. I'm hoping for 15 minutes, but if not, then 10 minutes it is, and I'll let you know how much words I get written. Okay guys, I'm finished. I ended up doing 15 minutes and I used a writing sprint video from Bethany Atazata and I got 588 words, which is better than yesterday's 10-minute sprint, although I think for the extra 5 minutes I should have gotten more than just that 100 and whatever words that was. I'll calculate it and put it somewhere on the screen. But I did better, so that's great. We're coming up on my favorite part of this walk and I'm going to show you the view. I'm good. How are you? So I'm currently 24,000 words in on page 45 and we're just entering the section where I introduce the B story. I think I have too many words, but you guys know that I'm an overwriter and I don't want to go back and edit anything until I finish the story. I'm tired of editing and not finishing the draft. So let's hope that I can start being an underwriter from now on, because this story needs to be about 80,000 words and I'm not halfway through and it's already at 24,000. You see where this is going? Let's get into it. So, the tough thing about being a pantser and writing romantic suspense with mystery elements in it is that you don't know where you're going before you get there. And that's kind of hard when you're trying to figure out a mystery, because you need to be able to know how to like drop in breadcrumbs and those kind of things. You need to know what the breadcrumbs are in order to know when to place them. And I'm struggling because I'm stuck. And because my initial thoughts of the mystery and how it would unfold, I don't know how to work it into this new story, because like I told you guys, a lot of the story has changed. The beginning of the story has completely changed, and thus our heroine's premise for her going on the journey that she's going on is different. And I don't know how to tie in what I figured out about the plot points for the mystery into this new help, help. Also, if you're wondering why I'm dressed the way that I am and why my makeup is done when I just did a get ready with me vlog telling you guys how I don't do makeup in my videos, because I usually don't, it's because today is National Dress Day and Flag Day in Antigua, where we all try to either wear colors of the flag or wear our national dress wear. So it's madras fabric. I should probably have some pictures on the screen right now. That orange and red and green plaided fabric is our national dress fabric, and we use it to make different costumes. They're traditional costumes, but most times nowadays people just make different outfits with that fabric. So today is National Dress Day, and thus I have on my national dress skirt and I came to work with it. This whole weekend is going to be a weekend of activities for us here in Antigua, celebrating or leading up to our independence celebrations. It is Independence Day in Antigua today, and thus I am at the Independence Food Fair. This is one of my first time really videotaping myself in public for this channel. So let's hope I don't feel too awkward about it. I'm gonna have some pictures of my outfits somewhere, or maybe on my YouTube or my Instagram. Maybe on my Instagram, yes. So if you want to see my outfit, check out my Instagram. But we're going to enjoy the food fair. Like, look, it is madness. There are like a million cars out here today, although there are not a million people in Antigua, and we're gonna have a good time. Okay. I feel like this is a lot of people for the first food fair since food fair started.